They're the fastest metal cars you've ever seen. Mattel's new Hot Wheels.
Hey everybody, this is Kevin, and as you can see here, I have a pretty cool Hot Wheels collection video for you today. This is the all-new for 2025 Ferrari collection. These three castings were reintroduced now that Hot Wheels and Ferrari have come to a licensing agreement. And I'm very excited to show these off, and what I'm really excited about is the opportunity to open them up and to handle them and to display them and just to have fun with them. So, quick backstory. So these three I purchased online because I needed duplicates to open up. But in my full 2025 collection set are the ones that I was able to purchase and find in the wild, so to speak. Recent trip this summer up to the White Mountains in Arizona. Stopped at a Walmart and in the middle of nowhere. And sitting right on the pegs in front was the Ferrari SF90 Stradale. Could not believe my eyes when I saw it. I quickly snagged it off the pegs, put it in the cart, and ran to the checkout. So again, that one is in my full 2025 collection. This is another purchase I made online just so I can open one up. But that's the story on that one. And then later that week, I was at another Walmart in a small town up in eastern Arizona, and they had just restocked, I believe it's L case. Is this M? No, they're both L's. They had just stocked, and these were actually found in a dump bin, sitting right on top. So I was able to grab the F40 Competizione and the 365 GT B4 Competizione. So without any further ado, I want to keep this video short and sweet. Let's go ahead and rip them open and see what we can learn about them. Okay, first up we've got the Ferrari SF90 Stradale. And take a look at it while it's still in its package. But we're going to take it out here in a second and get a better view of it. Yeah. A little nervous, I'll admit, but hey, you know what? There's no time like the present, so let's get this open and learn more about it. Wow. It's a beaut, that's for sure. Okay, let's learn more about it. The Ferrari SF90 Stradale. It made its debut this year, 2025, as part of the Factory Fresh collection. It was designed by Fraser Campbell, and this is obviously the first of one iteration. Now, I will tell you this, while doing some research for this, I did find on the internet what appears to be a second version of this, as well as the 365, and it looks like it's going to be either silver or a Zamac type product. I'm not quite sure yet what's coming down the pipe, but there may be an additional version of this coming out in the near future. The Ferrari SF90 Stradale is a high-performance mid-engine hybrid sports car produced by Ferrari from 2019 to 2024. Styled by Flavio Manzoni of Centro Stile Ferrari, the SF90 Stradale was released to celebrate Scuderia Ferrari's 90th anniversary since its founding. It is powered by a 4.0-liter F154 FA twin-turbocharged V8 assisted by 3 electric motors producing 986 horsepower. This is mated to an 8-speed Magna 8 DCL 900 dual clutch. The car features a dual-part rear wing using technology derived from Formula One, using a moving part known as the shut-off gurney. A number of variants of the SF90 have been produced since. This was the first Ferrari model available for sale to the general public following Hot Wheels' new license agreement with Ferrari. And on the back of the 2025 card, it reads, "Drive beyond dreams and accelerate from 0 to 60 in just 2.5 seconds with this scorching hybrid hypercar. The future-forward design, combined with 986 horsepower, makes it a spectacle of speed and elegance. After all, it's a Ferrari." So there you have it, the SF90 Stradale. Absolutely gorgeous little casting. Don't think I'll be sending this one down the track. I think it'll just sit prominently on my shelf in a nice display stand, showing off its elegance. Let's take a look at the bottom base. It says Ferrari SF90 Stradale, made in Malaysia. And it's so cool to see the stamp on there say 2025 Mattel. Very cool. And what's amazing is look at how detailed that little decal is for the Ferrari emblem. Absolutely stunning how they can get such precision so small. It's got nice headlights. Unfortunately, Hot Wheels didn't do the tail, but that's become commonplace. But that is a gorgeous casting of the Ferrari SF90 Stradale. Next up, we've got the Ferrari F40 Competizione. This is a true sports car / race car looking vehicle with the wing and the it almost has like an old IMSA sports car race look to it. But let's get a better look at it outside the pack. Beautiful. All right, let's learn more about it before we take a closer look at it. The Ferrari F40 Competizione made its debut this year, 2025, as part of the Hot Wheels Exotics collection, and it too was designed by Fraser Campbell. And as previously mentioned with the Stradale, this is also the first of one iteration. The Ferrari F40 Competizione is an unrestricted version of the F40 LM, introduced in 1989. In turn, a racing version of the F40 designed for a customer request. The F40 Competizione uses a more powerful 2.9-liter F120B twin turbocharged V8, producing nearly 691 horsepower, mated to a 5-speed manual with a reported top speed of 228 miles per hour or 367 kilometers per hour. 10 chassis were built. The first 2 cars were designated F40 LM, while the remaining 8 chassis were given the Competizione moniker, as they felt the LM moniker was too restrictive. And as you can see on the back of the Hot Wheels card, it reads, "Originally intended to race at Le Mans, the Ferrari F40 Competizione was a much more powerful version of the F40 LM. Its reinforced chassis, 720 brute horsepower engine, racing gearbox, and other gains made it a prized possession for private collectors. A total of 8 to 10 vehicles were manufactured, making it a true rarity." And I am so excited that I was able to get this into my collection. Again, I've got 2 of them, one for my full set and one for display and out of box. Absolutely gorgeous casting. Let's take a look at the base. Ferrari F40 Competizione, made in Malaysia. It too is stamped 2025, which is really cool. Really low splitter. Obviously, high performance speed machine. Probably wouldn't do too good on a Hot Wheels loop because of the low ground clearance and the long front end. But that's okay. I'm not going to be racing this one anyway. But a very, very cool casting. That is the F40 Competizione. And last but not least, we've got the Ferrari 365 GT B4 Competizione. This is one slick looking race car. It definitely has that old 60s, 70s race look to it. Something you'd see like at a classic racing event. But let's get a better look at it. I love those gold wheels, by the way. Let's take a better look at it. What a gorgeous looking car. And not only the casting, but the actual decals and just the overall look is just phenomenal. So let's learn more about the 365. The Ferrari 365 GT B4 Competizione made its debut with Hot Wheels in 2025 as part of the Hot Wheels Race Day collection. Now, unlike the previous two, this particular casting was designed by Rob Mathis. And this too is the first of only one iteration so far. The Ferrari 365 GTB4 Competizione is a racing version of the Ferrari 365 GTB-4, produced by Ferrari in 3 batches from 1970 to 1973. Similar to the road car, the 365 GTB4 Competizione is powered by a 4.4-liter Tipo 251 Colombo V12 mated to a 5-speed manual. Later batches would have the engine tuned to produce between 4 to 450 horsepower. Although the car was produced by Ferrari, it was only campaigned by a range of private entrants. Only 15 chassis were produced. The initial livery is based on chassis 14437, campaigned by Paul Newman, Milt Minter, and Elliott Forbes Robinson in the 1977 24 Hours of Daytona. The base of the casting reads Ferrari 365 GTB4C. And on the back of the 2025 card, it reads, with a modified engine sporting 430 brute horsepower and an all-aluminum body with plastic windows to lighten its load, this highly competitive endurance racer was built for speed. It crushed the competition with class wins at the 24 Hours of Le Mans and Daytona 24 Hours. Again, this car is just stunning to see in person. Hope the camera can pick up the elegance of it. I actually do like the front. It's got clear plastic lenses over the headlights. That's a really nice touch. Still nothing on the tail. If you were into customizing, just a dab of silver or coloring on those taillights would really bring out the look, I think. And just very minor effort to make it look even better. But I love that racing livery. And I'm guessing that I think that Ferrari emblem is even smaller on this casting. The detail in the minute liveries of these cars are just stunning. You can actually see some pretty good detail there inside the windshield on the plastic interior. You can see the gear shifter in there on the center console. And as mentioned, there's not enough room for the word Competizione on the bottom, so they just have Ferrari 365 GTB4C, and it too is stamped at 2025 Mattel. So that is the 365 GTB4 Competizione. Well, that concludes the video highlighting my all-new Ferrari from 2025 collection. 3 separate, completely different, yet all similar Ferrari castings. I just absolutely love what Hot Wheels is doing. Shout out to Fraser and Rob for their absolute perfection when it comes to emulating the real design. Just gorgeous castings, beautiful liveries, beautiful cars. I'm tempted to run these on my track, but my conscience tells me better safe than sorry. Don't risk it. You can imagine what they look like. So that wraps up this video. I wanted to keep it short and sweet. Just wanted to share with you my new Ferrari collection. Thanks for watching, everybody. God bless, and we will see you at the racetrack.